Morning. It's the best way, because if you look at the map, you're always looking for where you want to end up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is wider. Okay.
I've just buried my cleat in the mud. I don't think I'll be able to clip in quite yet.
We might have to go back up.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
Why?
Doesn't go anywhere, that's a shame.
Oh. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Sorry, Julie.
That's all right.
We'll just keep exploring. Isn't this why we have adventure bikes? Big church happening in there, right? It is. Okay, so we're out and about again. We're heading out from Lyndhurst today, out just towards Emery Down, and up to the Canadian War Memorial from the other direction than usual. We've just done a little explore around an enclosure back there, but there was no way through. So now, this is the Sony RX100. There's a little bit, well, a little bit of a resurrection, but we'll see what happens as the day goes on, because there's nothing worse than when something has been unreliable, as this has over the last few months, and then last ride, unreliable to the point of not being able to use it. So I'm a little bit on edge about what's going to happen, but we'll see. We're with Darren today, and yeah, we're just going to go out and find some new forest gravel from the other side of the forest for a change. Check out that tree, bit of a landmark. Come past this way quite often. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so RX100 update. It just packed up for no reason whatsoever a moment ago, but anyway, no matter. It seems to be wanting to work again. So climbing up to the Canadian War Memorial here from the other direction, and then we're going to take a slightly different route to normal. Well, I've got to do this bit again because the camera cut out, so I don't know if it's working or it's not. So, you know, I'm nursing it, but it really has to go. So, but we're up at the Canadian War Memorial. Always a bit of a slog up that hill. Doesn't matter if you do it fast or slow. And probably the first time you do it, you just look up and think, "Oh my God," you know. So, anyway, Canadian War Memorial.
I might need a message for Jackie.
Who's it for?
Jackie!
Yeah, we came out on a ride a couple of weeks ago, took a picture of a shape on the floor. Turned out it was one of the group riders had made it. So Julie's replying with a star. Hey, Sybil. Now this is a good fast track where if you can get a run at it, a group of you know. Bumpy, but yeah. It's one of those ones, the faster you go, the smoother it gets. Yeah. That's the A31 main road. Well, it goes all the way to the West Country really, but yeah. So this is the third calvert in this area, and this is the one I tend to choose because this is the cleanest. The other ones are full of cow stuff. So here we go.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's why I choose that one, because it's usually clean.
It was clean.
As you can see, it's looking a bit black almost. I thought actually at one point we'd go in the calvert one side in the dry in the sunshine, come out the other side in the rain. Anyway, let's hope for the best. Yeah, there's quite a few trails here actually, isn't there? Next time we're over this way, maybe I'll just go down a few and see where they end up. Well, the cows are undecided about the rain. Some of them are up, some of them are down, so who knows?
There's quite a lot here. Look at that lot. Aren't they lovely?
So we have the usual bike selection today. We have the giant Toughroad, we have the Liv Invite, and Darren is on his Orro Terra C. The C, I guess, stands for carbon. It does. It's a 105 equipped, and yeah, bit of a gravel machine. Oh, he's eating again. What does that mean?
I think that's you.
It's usually you. So anyway, I might have to learn how to do the on the bike stuff left-handed, because I put a little post up on Facebook about, you know, what people are using as vlogging cameras, what have you. And to be honest, I might just get another Mark V, but Katie Butler suggested maybe the ZV-1. Unfortunately, it's got a flippy screen that goes out to the side, so I wouldn't be able to hold it in the normal way. But maybe if I swap to left-handed, that might work too. Yeah, I tend to not use a stick or a handle or anything like that. I tend to just hold it in my hand. And the buttons and levers and that, I can just feel them in my hand, so they're really easy to work. But left-handed, gonna struggle to hit the stop-start button. I can probably reach the zoom with my thumb, that's fine. But yeah, maybe the ZV-1 is a possibility. We'll see. Something got stuck in there, didn't it? Yeah, we did, didn't we? It is wet here. So these are the DT Swiss G1800 splines, and they're a bit deeper, 25mm deep, and 24mm wide internal. They do give the tyres almost a sort of low profile, but when you look along it, if you can see, it does actually still look round, so you know, grip and cornering seems to be fine. Hopefully they'll be a bit stronger than the C1800, which I had before and which Julie has. I'm not saying that because I didn't think they were particularly strong, but with my weight on them I did feel a bit of flex, especially on corners going fast. But with these they do seem absolutely solid. That extra bit of material and the bigger size, well, I guess it's not far off the same size as a mountain bike wheel almost. Yeah, pretty tough, pretty easy to spin up, even for a big guy like me. So far so good.
I forgot about this bit.
Let's see how many gears she's got left. There's always one left at least. Yeah, look at that.
Alright.
Hello, you're beautiful.
So anyway, left-handed PTC, genius! I can change gear. This is amazing. Why have I been so dumb for so long? Should have thought of this before, shouldn't I?
Luxury gravel, very warm.
Yeah. Hello.
And no wind.
Okay, I've just worked out what the problem is. Yes, I can change gear. Yes, I can pretty much put my fingers in the right place to use the camera. But braking on gravel is sketchy. Front wheel braking. I've just worked out another problem as well with left-handed. I'm nearly always on the right-hand side of Julie, so it means it's a bit awkward. Oh, it's not too bad, actually it's not too bad. Just means I've got to be slightly behind, otherwise I've got to contort my wrist a bit funny. Julie was just saying that, well, around Christmas time, we actually looked at being at Mallorca this week. Yeah, search out some gravel over there, because I believe that's become a thing now. And for whatever reason, we didn't actually book it. We had everything set up, but we weren't sure what we were going to do about accommodation and stuff. So we never quite got round to it. And probably a good job, really. So we'll think about it next year, maybe. Or maybe later in the year.
Good fun.
It's nice through here. Really like this.
Yeah, so pretty. Out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, typical New Forest.
Anyway, the reason I actually mentioned Mallorca was because of the weather. You know, this is, well, it's a bit humid, but this is probably the weather we'd be experiencing anyway. So Julie said that we should buy some sea bass and make some sangria and just sit in the garden. Just pretend. So I think she's probably onto something, to be honest.
Going to be organised to go to Mallorca, but with all the lockdown and everything, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to cook myself some nice sea bass and some salads and some nice vinaigrette to go over it and pretend that we're in Mallorca in a restaurant. I'll have to sit in the garden with a paddling pool, just pretend that I've got my feet dangling over the side of the pool with a sangria or a pina colada. Through here is rather pretty. I always say it's pretty. I do love the New Forest. It's very pretty. It's a lovely, pretty place. And here is my gatekeeper. Hello, gatekeeper. Thank you.
back. Don't know when that happened, just got it out of the car and it was flat. So yeah, pretty chill, a very chill 25 miler today through the forest. Had somebody with us who hadn't done that sort of distance on gravel before, so took it real easy. I think she had a good time. I mean, it was hard for her, but you know, she did it, which is great. So hopefully another gravel convert, but we'll see. So anyway, looks like I've got a puncture to fix.